everyone, thanks for joining me. My name's Becky and I work for the Wildlife Trust BCN. We might be on lockdown right now, but it's springtime and the sun is shining, so now is the perfect time to grow your wildlife garden. I'm going to do a demonstration today on how to grow courgettes. If you follow the Wildlife Trust BCN Facebook page, you might have seen a video from my colleague Debbie, the Ooze Otter, who posted last week about growing peas and tomatoes. So I really recommend that you go back and watch that video before you watch mine. Growing vegetables from seed is a fantastic activity for all ages to do. You can produce lovely courgette plants just like this, which will soon flower and produce a really lovely bright yellow flower. These are fantastic for pollinating insects like bees and butterflies who'll come and visit the flower. So not only is it a really fun activity, it's great for wildlife, and at the end of the day you also get lots and lots of really tasty vegetables as well. So these are the things that you're going to need for this activity. You're going to need a pot of some kind. So I like to reuse a lot of my plastic pots that I get rather than buying new ones. You can also get these compostable pots. These are quite small. But if you don't have a pot, don't worry. You can also use things like toilet rolls and kitchen rolls to put your seeds in, or you could make an origami pot, and I'm going to produce an activity sheet and link to it below to show you how you can make an origami pot from just newspaper to plant your seeds in. So once you've got your pot, you also need some compost. Peat-free compost is the best, so please try and find that if you can. Then you need your seeds. So I've got some courgette seeds here ready to go. And then something like a propagator or a greenhouse, or if you don't have those things, then just some plastic from your recycling bin might help. And these are to keep the seeds warm whilst they're germinating and help them grow quickly. If you don't have any of those things, just a sunny windowsill is great. We're going to be growing these seeds in their pots inside my house on my windowsill. Okay, so let's start on this activity. So we've got the pots. We're going to, there's the blue tit that's nesting in my garden. Right, we're going to put some compost in the pots. Okay, and then we're going to take our courgette seed. Now courgette seeds are flat and you want to plant them on their sides, on their edges if you can. So just pop them in the compost like that. That's to stop them rotting for if they get too wet. And then put a little bit more compost on top just to cover it, okay? And then you want to give it a little bit of a water. Okay, so you want to keep your compost moist and never let it dry out, but you don't want to overwater it because you don't want your seed to rot. So check it every day, and if you think it needs a little bit of water, then just add a little bit. And that's it, your courgette's ready to go. It might be an idea to label it up, to either stick a label on or stick something on the side so that you know what's growing in the pots, so it's not a surprise when it grows. And then put it somewhere warm and wait for the seedlings to appear. It should take a week, 2 weeks maybe before you start seeing something growing. This one that I've got here is a few weeks old. Maybe about a month old or so, and you can see that these true leaves have started growing now. It will start to flower in a short while, and I'll probably plant it out in May or June, probably May, when it's big enough and it's warm enough outside. And you need a lot of space to plant your courgettes out, so you're going to need a vegetable bed if you've got one, and if not, then a big pot, something that's about 30 centimetres wide is best, because courgettes grow very, very big. But once they're growing outside happily, you can just sit back and watch all the insects visit the beautiful flowers. And then once they've done that, then you should start to see your courgettes grow, and they'll produce lots of courgettes. So in the summertime, you'll have plenty of courgettes to eat, and you'll have to look up lots of nice courgette recipes. So there we go. Any questions, please get in touch. I hope you've enjoyed this activity, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.